And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois, as TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brings you Southeastern Sons Volleyball JV action, this time against the Unity Mustangs. The Sons playing host to the team they played for the championship of the Lady Sons Classic tonight, but we're starting things off tonight with the JV contest. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Evan Wagner again on camera for us tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Please share this link on your Facebook page or on your Instagram page, wherever you might be able to share a link. It's going to be a great contest tonight. If not the JV contest, the varsity is going to be worth the money to watch. Abigail Schaefer is back, so it will be a rematch with a twist, because Unity did defeat the Sons in 2 at the Lady Sons Classic. However, the Sons were playing in their first full game or match without Abigail Schaefer, who was hurt in the match before against Illini West, who they did beat, I might add. So, going to be a great contest here tonight. Should be a lot of fun here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Coach Klusmeyer and Coach Kerr, two of the best in the state of Illinois. And whether you're talking small school, big school, doesn't really matter. Two of the best coaches. There are some fantastic coaches in West Central Illinois, and we are lucky enough to have two of them here tonight as we get ready for Unity and the Southeastern Sons. I think we have one official, so we're going to have a couple line judges, I think, help with stuff as we're waiting for the second official to get here. I'm sure they'll be here before the varsity contest, but we'll talk about that as we move along. Should be a great night of volleyball. We'll talk about the Sons and their 4-1 endeavor to the New Berlin Pretzels tournament over the weekend, where they picked up a second-place finish there as well. Once again, like this if you would here on Facebook. Share it to all your friends. The varsity link will be coming up in just a little bit. And Kinsey Griswold going to be back to serve first for the Sons as we get ready to get underway here from Southeastern High School. And the first serve is into the net. A service error to start things off. A side out goes right to the Mustangs. Going back to serve for the Mustangs, going to be number 1. That's Sailor Berry. Griswold out to Savannah Ramsey, who's going to get the kill. Savannah Ramsey starts things off with a kill for the Sons as they even the score at 1 apiece. And Madison Branchfield going to come back to serve. Barry there. It's going to come near side on the attack. It's dug by Smith and over. The kill is going to go to the freshman middle blocker, Cody Duke. Those are two names that you will probably hear some tonight. Back serving now, number 7, Delilah Pratt. Riley Smith on the attack. It's dug. It's going to come near side. Middle, actually, to Duke. It's dug by Griswold. Smith is going to get Branchfield a free ball. Now middle to Duke again. Arthur is there. Branchfield is going to come up and send a free ball across. Set middle again to Duke. This time Griswold's there. Smith comes to get it. Ramsey's going to have to send a free ball across. A bunch of free balls in a row here for the Sons. And attacks by the Mustangs. And finally, after all that, the first attack comes from Ramsey, and she gets her second kill. And it's a side out again. Back to the Sons. 2-2 is the score here early in set number 1 of the JV contest. Cassie Putnam back to serve, and it's a service error as it goes into the net. Second service error of the night for the Sons. Going back to serve for the Sons, going to be, the Mustangs, number 28. That is Abigail Hildebrand. A let serve. Branchfield gets a hand under it. Gracie Arthur is going to send it across. She does. It's dug by Barry off the ceiling, and Arthur's going to get a kill from the back row. Her first. All 3 points for the Suns. Onside outs have come on kills. 2 by Ramsey, 1 by Arthur, and now Ramsey's back to serve. And it's a let serve, and it'll fall for an ace. The let serve is deadly. The Suns were able to get one up with the help of Branchfield, but that one not so lucky for the Mustangs. Duke with the serve receive is tipped across. Set near side on the attack. There left, number 12, Chloe Curley. Riley Smith on the attack, and she'll get the kill. Riley Smith gets her first kill. First service point, or second service point for Savannah Ramsey, and it's 5-3. Suns with the lead over Unity. Ramsey serve. Pushed across, Ramsey's there. Griswold bump set to Riley Smith. Rolls down the net. Oh, a couple one-handed digs are going to get it up. Branchfield's there. It was sent across on free ball. Tipped across by Smith. There's the attack, that time by Duke. Now it's going to be Griswold on the tip. Duke hits it, and then she'd probably been better off to let that one go, in all honesty. Griswold's going to get the tip kill, her first, and another point for Ramsey. 6-3. Griswold on the attack, and a nice dig by Barry, but it's going to be a kill for Griswold, her second. Fourth straight service point for Ramsey. 7-3, and a sub coming in for the Mustangs. Looks like it's going to be, I believe, number 21. Nope, 33 it is. Carolyn Costello. Ramsey back to serve, in trouble, but it's going to be dug with one arm again. It's going to come across a free ball. Riley Smith is there. Ramsey a bump set back to Smith. She's going to attack. Barry's there for Unity. Middle to Duke. Ramsey going to set back to Starks, who has to send a free ball across. Near side on the attack this time for the Mustangs. That was number 12, Sadie Shoemaker. And another kill for the Suns, and a timeout for the Mustangs. We'll take a break as well and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH in just a moment.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back after the timeout. 8-3 is the score. 5 straight service points for Savannah Ramsey, including 3 kills for Griswold. Riley Smith has a kill as well. Tipped across that time by Duke. Riley Smith off the block of Duke, and a kill, her second. Another point for Ramsey. 9-3. Arthur there for the, now Starks on the attack. Middle to Duke. Duke's going to tip it across. Starks went after it for a split second. Ramsey couldn't get there after she let up, and it's going to be a side out finally as Duke is going to get the kill for the Suns. Her second kill, and she'll go back to serve now with her team down 9-4. Out to Griswold, short tip and a kill for Kinsey Griswold. her fourth unofficially. 10-5, coming back to serve is Riley Smith. She's got 2 kills unofficially. Barry on the attack. Starks. We bumped across by Branchfield. Pushed deep. Arthur's there. Griswold after the bump set from Savannah Ramsey. Near side is going to come. Shoemaker. Second hit's going to have to go across on a free ball. Branchfield's going to send it over. Treble for Duke. She got it. That could have very well been 2 hits. Arthur on the dig. Branchfield on the attack. It's out. And a side out back to the Mustangs. And going back to serve for them is going to be number 12, Sadie Shoemaker. Savannah Ramsey. Griswold to Ramsey. Left side and in for a kill. Savannah Ramsey gets the kill. Her third. Side out back to the Suns. 11-5 is the score. Gracie Arthur back to serve now. And a hitting error from Branchfield is going to give the side out back to Unity. Going back to serve for Unity. The setter, number 25, is Peyton Earhart. Short serve. It's going to fall in front of Riley Smith. An ace for Earhart. She'll go back again. And that's going to be a service error as it hit the stripe and didn't fall over. Couldn't get the let serve to go in, so Kenzie Griswold going to come back to serve for the Suns. Barry sends a free ball across on the push. Savannah Ramsey going to call 2 hits on Griswold. And a side out, 12-8. Barry going back to serve now for the Mustangs. Short serve. Smith is there. Griswold's going to set middle to Putnam, and she mishits it. A point for Barry on the hitting error. And it's 12-9. Unity trying to claw back in now. They've been down by as many as 5. And a hitting error sends the ball deep and out of bounds. 12-10. Savannah Ramsey again on the attack. It's blocked. It's going to go across on a free ball. Hit right back over. Now middle to Ramsey again. She's going to go left side this time, and she'll get it to fall. Savannah Ramsey gets her 4th kill and gives her team a side out and rebuilds a 3-point lead. Now coming back to serve is going to be Madison Branchfield. Outside it comes to Duke. She'll go back to her middle spot. Now it's going to go to Riley Smith. Deep right off the arms of Shoemaker, and a kill for Riley Smith. Her third, a point for Madison Branchfield. And it's back to a 4-point game, 14-10 here in set number 1 of the JV contest. Unity on the far side. And for whatever reason, Earhart reached up and took a swipe at that. And it's going to be an ace for Branchfield. And not sure, I thought they were going to take a timeout maybe. Number 20. Branchfield back to serve again. I'll tell you what number that is. It's number 28 checked back in, Hildebrand. Branchfield on the reception. Middle to Ramsey, and she hits it deep and out of play. Side out, back to a 3-point game. Gracie Arthur. Ramsey sends it across. It was in. Coach Kerr had to call that one in. Duke hit it deep and just barely got it to land in. It's a 2-point game, 14-12. The service point for number 32, Adelina Pedro. Arthur, Ramsey to Smith, and a double hit on Ramsey. 1-point game, 14-13. Manissa Berg watching again from Plymouth. Thanks for joining us, Manissa. Appreciate it. Griswold with the tip. It's dug by Barry. Griswold now is going to set middle to Ramsey. She's going to tip it again. It's dug. Barry sets out to Shoemaker. It's dropped. Pushed across now by Smith with a free ball after a great dig by Savannah Ramsey. Duke on the attack. It's hit a couple times, and it's going to fall. Cody Duke's getting her 4th kill. It's tied at 14, and a timeout is called by the Suns. They were up by as many as 6 before a side out, and then it was 5 a couple times, and it's just been rolling back in for the Mustangs. The game being brought to you by the Watering Hole in downtown Augusta. They say good luck, Suns. Stop in for a cold drink Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. with happy hour 4 to 6. Then Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. They will be playing all the Southeastern Suns and West Prairie Southeastern sporting events brought to you by TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH on the TVs right there at the Watering Hole in downtown Augusta. So it's a brand new game, a race to 11 now, as the Suns, who opened up a lead behind the serving of Savannah Ramsey early, have now let the Unity Mustangs close right back in, and it's 14-14 here in set number 1 of the JV contests, as we anxiously anticipate what should be a great contest in the varsity brand, as well as the Unity Mustangs are very good. There's a great one-arm dig. There's been so many good one-arm digs in this game already, but that one went too far to the net, a side out, and Cassie Putnam coming back to serve now for the Suns. Saylor. It'll be a free ball. Branchfield's there. Middle to Ramsey. She tips it across. It's dug by Earhart. Now it's going to be Duke on the attack. Branchfield. Out to Riley Smith from Griswold. Off of Saylor. It's going towards the backboard and over the backboard. A kill for Riley Smith. Her 4th. 3 players with 4 kills now unofficially for the Suns, as Cassie Putnam gets her first service point. 16-14. And that one comes and drops short. Comes to the net. And Riley Smith couldn't get it. Shoemaker, I believe, gets the kill there. Her first. And a service error. Sends the serve right back to the Suns. 18-15. Scoreboard has 17-15. I've been wrong a couple times already tonight. It's not a good way to start the evening, folks. Middle to Duke. Dug by Arthur. Pump set to Griswold. And she's going to hit it in the net. A side out. 17-16. And going back to serve will be Cody Duke. Her team trailing by 1. They fall a little bit behind and they close back in. They've done that twice now. Outside it goes to Griswold. It'll be a free ball. Oh, Shoemaker hits it across. Actually, I'm not quite sure how she got that job done, but she did it. Tipped across by Griswold. Middle it comes to Barry. Barry's blocked by Griswold. Nope, said it never got to Griswold. So a hitting error results in a side out. And Riley Smith's going to go back to serve now. Riley has no service points, but does have 4 kills, and she's going to get an ace right there. 19-16. Suns take a 3-point advantage. Timeout, second one of the match charged to the Mustangs. We'll take one as well and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH in just about 30 seconds.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
And welcome back. 19-16 the score. As it doesn't appear our scoreboard is updated. 19-16 the score. 3-point lead for the Suns. 2 timeouts used already for the Mustangs, 1 for the Suns. Mustangs used 1 when it got down by 5 early. Suns used 1 when it got tied at 14. Barry sends it across, and now Mustangs down 3, called another one. And there's an attack by Branchfield, and she'll get the kill. Madison Branchfield gets her first kill. And Riley Smith gets her second service point. And the Suns lead by 4, 20-16. Barry's going to hit it into the net. A point for Smith, a hitting error for the Mustangs, and they find themselves down by 5 again, much later in the contest this time, unfortunately for them. Arthur now is going to go to Branchfield with a bump set. Nice little bump set and a good attack by Branchfield. It's going to come to the net and come over. Arthur's going to have to send it across, and she can't get it there. She tried her best. Great hustle by the libero for the Suns, Gracie Arthur, but could not get it across the net. And it's going to be a side out. And going back to serve will be Shoemaker, I believe. It is Shoemaker. Griswold outside to Branchfield. And it is out. Shoemaker gets her first service point. 21-18 now. Savannah Ramsey. Griswold. Ramsey on the attack. It's Doug. Pushed across. Riley Smith is there. Ramsey got to it. Branchfield put it across. Duke. No, it's not Duke, excuse me. That is Adelina Pedro with the kill. Another point for Shoemaker. And it's 21-19. Gracie Arthur. Griswold. Ramsey. Deep left corner. Pedro was there. Another little tip by Saylor. Back to Saylor it comes. This time she's going to attack. Ramsey's there. Gracie Arthur. Branchfield's going to send a free ball across. It looks pretty long. They went back and got it, did Duke. Arthur's there. Ramsey. Griswold off the block of Saylor. And it's going to fall. A kill for Kinsey Griswold. Her 5th. And a side out for the Suns. Gives them a 22-19 lead. Gracie Arthur back to serve for the second time now. Middle to Saylor. She's going to hit it deep. Arthur's there. Ramsey bump set out. Nope, back row attack by Riley Smith is going to go deep and out of play. 22-20 is the score now. Going back to serve again will be the setter for the Mustangs, Peyton Earhart. And she's going to get her second ace. 22-21. Ramsey, Griswold. Ramsey from the back row. Duke was there. Call a double hit on the Mustangs. 23-21, side out. And Kinsey Griswold coming back to serve now. No service points for Griswold as of yet. She has served very well, and there she gets her first. An ace. And it's set point Suns now, 24-21. Riley Smith going to get that ball, almost fell down. Stood up like you hope nobody saw that. Into the net it goes, a service error. And it's 24-22. Sailor is going to have to, or Barry, excuse me. Sailor Barry is going to have to serve 2 straight, and she gets her first one with an ace. 24-23. This is the 3rd set point that the Suns will have seen. See if they can get it here. Ramsey, a little trouble. It's going to be more trouble, but Ramsey's going to get to push it across. Barry's there. It's going to be pushed across to Arthur. Griswold, middle to Ramsey. She tips it left side, and it's going to be a kill for Savannah Ramsey. And a 25-21 win for the Suns. As Ramsey gets her 5th kill of the match thus far. We'll take a break. 25-23, the Suns get the win. And I don't know why I said 21. 21 was the first set point they had. It took 2 to get it, though. And the Suns win set 1. We'll be back in just a couple minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School. As you see, 25-23, the final in set number 1. The Suns get the win. So we'll clear that with a Suns set victory and reset the scoreboard and ready to go here for set number 2. The stats are so, for a 25-23 game, the stats are so misleading. Unofficially, 16 kills for the Suns, only 6 for the Mustangs. So that tells me that a lot of errors on the Southeastern Suns' part in set number 1 allowed Mustangs to stay in that. We'll see if it happens the same way or if both teams kind of come to life here. Ramsey on the attack, and it is a point. First point comes on a side out to the Suns on the attack from Ramsey, her 6th kill. And Kinsey Griswold back to serve now for Southeastern. Outside it comes to Duke. She went way behind her to get it. That was a good attack there on a set that wasn't perfect for Cody Duke. Earhart's going to come near side. It's going to go off the block and into the net. The attack was by who they called that. The attack was by Delilah Pratt. I'm not sure if she was the one in the net or not, but Kinsey Griswold is going to get the point anyway. It's 2-0. And then a passing error results in a 3-0 score. It's the 3rd service point for Kinsey Griswold. And the Suns are up 3-0. Short to Barry. I don't think anybody touched that. I'm not going to give anybody a kill on that. We'll give a point to Griswold, though. It's 4-0 Suns. There's a let serve, and it's going to fall for an ace. 5-0, and probably expect to see a timeout here pretty quick, I would imagine. Charlie Bolton, the JV coach. Duke on the attack. That was a good one. Putnam and Griswold trying to decide who was going to hit it. Duke's going to get her 5th kill. She's the only one with more than 1 kill for the Mustangs. And going back to serve will be number 7, Delilah Pratt. Griswold out to Ramsey, down the line, and in. Savannah Ramsey. Oh, nope, it was out, excuse me. I'm so old school, folks. I was thinking that they were pointing the ball in. They were actually saying point. They changed that, I don't know, 3 years ago or so, where they point to the side he gets the point first and then point that the ball was on the ground. And I'm still old school sometimes and forget that, so I apologize. 5-2 as Pratt got the service point. And that time, Shoemaker's going to get the kill, her second. Pratt gets her second service point. And it's 5-3 as Shoemaker hit it off the block. Pratt now back to serve. Off the arms of Riley Smith, an ace for Delilah Pratt. And it's 5-4. 1 point advantage now for the Suns, who were up 5-0 before the side out. Griswold, middle to Putnam. Deep right corner's in. Cassie Putnam gets the kill to stop the bleeding. Her first kill, I do believe. It is her first kill. She'll go back to serve now. Nope, Madison Branchfield back to serve, excuse me. Madison Branchfield back to serve. I was a little ahead in my rotation there. I apologize. Here we go. Branchfield into the nets. 6-5 on the side out. Going back to serve for the Mustangs, number 28, Abigail Hildebrand, a freshman middle blocker. Stands 5'8", they say. Where's number 28? Ramsey out to Smith. Deep right corner, and it's in. Riley Smith gets her 5th kill. And a side out for the Suns. Starks checks back in as Cassie Putnam comes back to serve. Gracie Arthur, the libero, takes a seat for a moment. She will come back in as soon as Putnam is done serving. 7-5 the score. Low hard serve, pushed up. Free ball brought across. Smith is there. Griswold back out, bump set to Smith. Down is Barry. Sailor Barry with the dig. Ramsey bump set out to Smith again. Off the block this time. Sailor Barry's there again. Earhart comes to Shoemaker. She tips it across. Griswold. And a block that time by Cody Duke. The first block of the game for either team. And a side out back to the Mustangs. And Cody Duke back to serve. Arthur on serve receive. Ramsey sets middle to Smith. Smith hits it off the net and a kill for Riley Smith. Give her 6 now. Tying her for the team lead. And Savannah Ramsey's going to go back to serve on the side out. 8-6. Ramsey with 6 service points, an ace and 6 kills unofficially thus far in match play for the JV contest. To Sailor Barry. Arthur's there. Ramsey out to Riley Smith. Down the net, and she'll get another kill. Give her the team lead now with 7. And Savannah Ramsey gets her 7th service point. As a matter of fact, 9-6 the score. Duke, Riley Smith will be pushed across by Barry. And then an overpass is feeding the bear, as Ned Eckert likes to say. Sailor Barry gets the kill, her first. Side out, 9-7. And Shoemaker back to serve now for the Mustangs. Gracie Arthur. Savannah Ramsey out to Griswold, and she abuses the block of Sailor Barry, and Griswold gets another kill. That'll give her 6. 3 players with 6 or more kills for the Suns. It's 10-7. Riley Smith to serve. And Shoemaker got a face full of ball just because of an ill-advised pass as Riley Smith gets her 4th service point and 2nd ace. And it's 11-7. Suns with the lead. They lead 1-0 after a 25-23 win in set number 1. Pratt, there's an overpass on a great job by Riley Smith getting down there to get that. As she'll get the point, her 5th, and a timeout charged to Southeastern. We'll keep it here and tell you this game being brought to you by Barkley Bills, a brand built on 2 staples. Comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. That's BARKLEY, billsco.com. Apparel is here as well. Barkley Bills Co. Don't let the hat fool you. The hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more Barkley Bills Company hat. BarkleyBillsCO.com. Never settle. 12-7's the score. Live chat is open. Hop in and tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. That goes for any Mustang fans that might be watching as well. We'd love to see the live chat open. Have a little conversation with you maybe as a passing error there results in a point for Riley Smith. That'll give her 6 service points. And it'll be 13-7. Barry with the attack. Ramsey's there. Arthur's going to set out to Branchfield now. Branchfield sends a let hit across, and it's going to fall. Another point for Smith. A kill, her 2nd for Branchfield, and it's 14-7. Suns have their biggest lead of the contest now. Now an overpass is Arthur. Ramsey. Branchfield again. It's deep. Shoemaker's back there. It's tipped across. And Sailor Berry takes the 2nd touch and sends it across for her 2nd kill and stops the bleeding at least momentarily for the Mustangs. Is now going back to serve. It's going to be the starting setter, the freshman, Peyton Earhart, and she's going to serve it into the net for a side out. A service error gives a serve back, and Gracie Arthur is going to serve for the Suns. Her team up by 7, 15-8, matching the largest lead of the contest thus far. In either game, as a matter of fact. They were up by 6 at one point before a side out, and then Earhart had to take that serve from Arthur. And another, a substitution. I thought they were going to have another timeout. Gracie Arthur gets her 1st service point. It's 16-8. Arthur back to serve again. Barry. Overpass, another overpass. Bump set. Branchfield's going to push it across, deep left corner. Shoemaker's back there. Pratt on the attack. Smith is there. Ramsey back to Smith, back row on the attack. Shoemaker again. Earhart, middle to Barry. Off the block of Griswold. Ramsey's there. Middle to Griswold it goes. She goes left side on the dig. Over there, number 13, Chloe Curley. There's Branchfield sending a free ball across. And an overpass comes to the Suns. Branchfield on the attack. Curley's going to have to bump set it. It's going to come across Pratt, I believe. And it's going to be a passing error and a point for Arthur. It's a very long rally, though, but it's 17-8, a 9-point lead. Every point from here makes it the biggest lead of the contest. Sailor Berry on the attack. Ramsey's there. Putnam's going to send it out to Branchfield. She's going to forearm it across. And it's going to come over on an overpass. Arthur's there. Branchfield now is going to tip it down the line. Pratt. Shoemaker. Berry. Now, Gracie Arthur bumped it. It got a little too high. I think it hit the speaker, actually, which hangs a little lower than the ceiling. And it was going, everybody was going where the ball was going, but when it hit the speaker, it came right back to Gracie. She started to hit it again and then realized that won't do any good. I can't do that. It's illegal. So side out goes to Sailor Berry now as she's back to serve. Her team trailing by 8 after the side out. Deep and out of play on the attack by Riley Smith. Barry gets her 4th service point. It's 17-10. Suns lead. Once again, live chat's open. Please share, like, super like, whatever you want to do to this. We greatly appreciate any interaction we can get. Share the stream wherever you might, whatever social media you might have, or email it to your friends and family. And there's a double hit. Curley and Earhart over there fighting over it a little bit. And a side out's going to come back to the Suns, and Kenzie Griswold back to serve. Her team up by 8. They had a lead of 9 a little bit ago. And Duke's going to get the kill there. Her 6th. A side out makes it 18-11. And going back to serve is going to be number 32, Adelina Pedro for the Mustangs. Ramsey. Griswold back to Ramsey. Off the block. And they're going to get that up. It's an overpass, but it's a chance. Branchfield hits it deep and out of play. Great one-arm work, sticking with it, sticking an arm out there and trying to make something happen. I believe it was Shoemaker that got an arm on it and brought it across. Pedro gets her 2nd service point. Free ball as it's going to drop short. Curley's going to have to get it. Now it's going to be Duke on the attack. It's blocked by Ramsey, but then Doug. Ramsey on the attack now as Pedro is there. Now Arthur's going to come get it. It's going to be bumped across. Now set up from Ramsey right to Duke, and Duke's going to get her 7th kill. Pedro's going to get another point. And it's 18-13, down to a 5-point lead. It was 9 a little bit ago. Ramsey, that's going to be a free ball coming across to the net. Branchfield, Griswold, middle to Ramsey. Tipped across right to Curley. Overpass, now another overpass. Back and forth they go with overpasses. Middle to Ramsey now. Off the block of Duke. It comes to the net. It's punched across. Arthur's there. Griswold to Ramsey. Off the block. It's dug by Sailor Barry back there, but can't do anything with it. Ramsey's going to get another kill. And a side out for the Suns. That's the 7th kill for Ramsey. 2 players with 7, 1 with 6 for the Suns now. And there's Branchfield serving again. It's going to be pushed across. That looked like a carry or something. It was really awkward looking, whatever it was. Griswold gets it across. Duke's there. Curley now is going to punch it across. Arthur. Middle to Ramsey from Griswold. It's dug by Barry. Earhart to Duke. Arthur's there again. That ball just finding her everywhere. And Riley Smith off the set from Griswold is going to hit it into the net. A side out makes it 19-14. And going back to serve for the Mustangs is going to be number 13, Chloe Curley, a freshman outside hitter. Stands 5'5", and that's deep, but it falls in. Branchfield takes it. Griswold from the back row is going to hit it and in. Kenzie Griswold gets the kill and the side out. It's 20-14. You have 3 players 7 kills now as Cassie Putnam going back to serve. Gracie Arthur sits momentarily. Let serve is going to be an ace for Cassie Putnam. 21-14. Sub coming in. Number 33 checking back in again is Carolyn Costello. And another ace for Putnam. And it's 22-14. Duke's going to bump it to Barry, who sends it across. And Griswold hit it into the net and then tried to hit it again, hoping that somebody touched it, but nobody touched it. So 22-15. A 7-point advantage as Cody Duke goes back to serve. Big hill to climb now for the Mustangs. And she starts it nearly with an ace. Smith from the middle is going to hit it deep. Pedro is there. It's going to be a free ball caught across from Pratt off the net or off the roof, and they can't do anything with it. Free ball came across and just came into an area where there wasn't anybody at, and Duke gets the point for her first for the Mustangs. She goes back to serve again. Branchfield's there. Ramsey, Griswold, Pedro. Duke's going to send it. Barry brings it across. Branchfield's there. Bump set. Smith's going to have to send a free ball across. Saylor Berry on the attack. Arthur on the dig. Riley Smith on the attack. Pedro's there. Duke, now it's going to be Pratt sending it across. That is not Pratt, excuse me. It's number 9 there now. And some more passing problems for the Suns. Number 9 is Alina Murphy. Duke gets another service point. And into the net it goes. 23-17, 6-point lead, and Savannah Ramsey back to serve. She's got 7 service points, tied currently for the team lead with Riley Smith. 7 service points, 7 kills, and an ace for Savannah Ramsey. Barry on the attack. Arthur's there. Ramsey to Griswold. Griswold right. It's Doug. And a free ball slash hit slash something. It's going to be a free ball coming across by Barry. She is all over the place for the Mustangs right now. Now Starks on the attack. Pedro is going to be pushed across by Barry. Ramsey, middle to Griswold. Right at Pedro again. Overpass. Griswold's going to get the kill that time. Give her 8. And it's match point for the Suns as the 8th service point for Savannah Ramsey. It's 24-17 Suns. Left it goes. Duke is there. Barry on the attack. It's off the block of Griswold, and it'll fall. A kill for Saylor Berry, her 3rd. Side out, but it's 6 straight for the Mustangs. They're needed just to stay in the game here. A side out ends it, and it's going to be on that serve as it's a side out. 25-18, the final in set 2. So 25-23, 25-18. The Suns get a win over the Unity Mustangs. We'll keep it here real quick. Give you some results before we take our break for the varsity contest. I'm getting ran over by the net, by the curtain. No, you're fine. I had my chair back there that kind of bunched me up. I apologize for that, folks. They're going to play a pretty awesome video. Mr. Schulian has made a pretty cool hype video, I think, for the Suns and the ag teacher here at Southeastern. Anyway, we'll tell you that the junior varsity game, the Mustangs led by Saylor Berry with 4 service points, and including an ace and 3 kills. Delilah Pratt had 3 points and an ace. Sadie Shoemaker had 2 points and 2 kills. Peyton Earhart had 2 points, both aces. Cody Duke had 2 points, 7 kills, and a block. Adelina Pedro had 3 points and 1 kill. Of course, these are all unofficial stats. Very impressively balanced night for the Suns. 2 points and a kill for Gracie Arthur. 7 points, including 2 aces and 7 kills for Riley Smith. 8 service points, including 1 ace and 7 kills for Savannah Ramsey. 5 service points, including 2 aces and 8 kills for Kinsey Griswold. 2 service points, including an ace and 2 kills for Madison Branchfield. And 3 service points, including 2 aces and then 1 kill for Cassie Putnam. So those are the stats from the JV contest. We're going to take our break. We'll be back in the next stream for the varsity contest in just a few minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in just a little bit. Make sure you join us. It's going to be a really great contest between 2 of the best small school teams in the state of Illinois. If these 2 teams go opposite directions, folks, for this varsity contest, you might see them in Bloomington Normal. We'll be back in just a little bit.